Hi everyone, Mark Leeming here on this very wintry day in southern Ontario, Canada. I just briefly want to end off 2024, I guess on a rather sobering note. I just want to talk about a false belief that I think is one of the main reasons why there's so much apostasy in the evangelical church today. A false belief that is actually encapsulated into a very popular saying that you yourself may have used. Perhaps you've heard it from the pulpit, other Christians. I know that I myself have said it numerous times in the past, quoting it as though it was sage wisdom. And this popular saying basically goes like this: Christianity isn't a religion, it's a relationship. Now, I get it. I understand at least its original intent. This popular saying seems to have originated back in the mid-20th century. And people were trying to make a distinction between a dead, ritualized, formalized, institutionalized religion of Christianity versus a living and active faith. Many had forgotten that the whole point of Christianity was so that we could have a relationship with God. And so a much needed correction took place. Unfortunately, just as what usually happens when the pendulum has swung too far, when it began swinging back, it really didn't stay for very long in the middle, but just kept swinging. So that, well, here we are today, where it seems everything is about having a relationship with God. We're having a relationship with God. It can mean anything because it's essentially become divorced, unmoored from historic biblical Christianity. So that you can basically believe anything you want today, act in any way, and still claim that you have a relationship with God. The fact of the matter is, Christianity is a religion. A religion by definition simply means a religious belief system that has certain core values and beliefs that make it separate and distinct from all other religions. And so if a so-called follower starts tinkering with those values and beliefs, ignores them, well, that person can no longer really claim to be a devotee or a follower of that religion, right? And the same holds true with Christianity. You can't claim to have a relationship with God when you're not even believing or following its core beliefs and values. Now, there's also other popular sayings that are quite similar to Christianity isn't a religion, it's a relationship. There's the saying, it doesn't matter what you believe as long as you love Jesus. Well, okay, we're not supposed to split hairs on non-essential issues. But yes, beliefs do matter. We can't claim to love Jesus if we're not following what he says, what the Bible says. Another saying is that Christianity isn't about do's and don'ts, it's about having a relationship. Well, again, yeah, Christianity in and of itself isn't about doing do's and don'ts. Yet at the same time, it is. You can't have a relationship and not follow biblical teachings. I've been married for 30 years, and I can't claim to have a relationship with my wife. I can't claim to love my wife if I'm running around with other women behind her back or doing all kinds of other things. Having a relationship with someone, claiming that you love someone, well, it requires certain things. It requires do's and don'ts. And Christianity is no different. We can't claim to love Jesus. We can't claim to have a relationship with God if we're not following his commands. So I just want to leave that thought with you for 2024. Thanks so much for watching my videos in 2024, and I hope you continue to watch them in 2025. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next year.